Hello and thanks for checking out TheChartGuys.com. We're proud to be one of the most successful technical analysis communities online, teaching you the skills to become a more confident, effective, and informed trader. Join our community of hundreds of analysts worldwide working together to learn the charts, generate profit, and achieve financial independence. Sign up for a 1-week free trial, no credit card required, for access to daily live chart analysis and market coverage, a thriving chat community, along with dozens of hours of exclusive educational materials. We look forward to seeing you. Let's check out some charts. Checking in on PCLN NVDA TSLA NFLX CMG. So PCLN has a bullish reversal candlestick on the daily time frame, but what that looks like on the hourly is a higher low, lower high pattern tightening range without a clear bull signal yet. We have to break the high of today, 1670, in order to get that bull signal and look for a green candlestick to try and confirm this reversal candlestick. The lower Bollinger Band on the daily is going to be a key resistance level. And we'll have to update that tomorrow, but it's likely not going to be in play until Friday. So it's all about whether or not the bulls can break 1670, and if they can, we will be looking for some oversold bounce follow through. The weekly time frame is not going to see a bullish reversal candlestick, as we are still extremely oversold, and we are likely going to close this week below the daily lower or the weekly lower Bollinger Band, still keeping the bears in full control overall, not losing sight that we lost the overall uptrend. The bears have the overall trend in their favor, and we can be looking for a bearish entry after an oversold bounce plays out. NVDA, all-time high, unable to be hit today. We have earnings tomorrow. We saw some profit taking heading into earnings. Support was found at 207.24. The bulls bought the dip a bit into the end of the day, and we'll be watching to see positioning as we head into earnings tomorrow. But whether or not, no matter what happens, we're going to see a positioning for the bulls where they're going to be looking for an all-time high with a bull reaction, and with a bear reaction, we're going to be looking down, and the bulls will just try and hold 191.17. So overall, still very strong, healthy consolidation. Not surprising after the 2-week run that we saw that bulls are going to lock in that profit before they subject themselves to the gamble of earnings. And the weekly time frame still extremely bullish overall, and not really any sign of weakness on the weekly. And as far as the weekly is concerned, anything above 170 is a higher low. Tesla still struggling at the daily exponential resistances. We have a higher low pattern on the daily over the last 4 days, and it's by $1 each of the last 2 days. So 301, 300, 299, those are our supports. If we break that higher low pattern, the bears are going to take back over, and this is still a potential bear flag on the daily time frame. The bulls have to break 308.69, which will get us into filling this gap and get this short-term oversold bounce a little bit more momentum. But as long as the daily exponential resistances remain, the bulls aren't going anywhere. So they have to hold that higher low, otherwise a breakdown is possible. Weekly time frame, 50-day or 50-week moving average support of 301.98 is the level to hold, but if we lose that higher low pattern, we will likely lose this level this week. So that's why it's a pretty important crunch time, getting very tight on the daily, and we should see a clear break tomorrow or Friday. Netflix on the daily, back test and rejection from the middle Bollinger Band, now resistance. It was support for 6 tests, it was lost, and now it's resistance. So we have support here at 194.74. If we lose that, we're looking at 193.01 and 191.03. But right now we're shifting, and we're not seeing the strength that Google, Amazon, and Apple saw today. So it's the weakest tech name that I'm watching out of the big 5. And if we cannot get back over this daily middle Bollinger Band, we will be looking to play Netflix bearish if the market begins to consolidate and the tech sector with it. Otherwise, just leaving it alone because we're trading sideways on the weekly time frame, and it is still a weekly bullish pattern. We would have to see a break of 191.03 on the weekly for a bear break to follow through. CMG on the daily is just as tight as Tesla and also struggling at daily exponential resistance, trying to see an oversold bounce follow through. I don't like CMG here until we can see a clear break, ideally of 280.83, and get over these exponential resistances. We've been watching these daily exponential resistances reject the price time and time again for the last 6 months, it feels like. And as long as they're resistance, the bulls don't have much hope. Inside bar on the weekly, oversold bounce, very slow, no follow through, no power. So a lot of oversold bounces attempting to play out on this name, Tesla, CMG, and PCLN, but as of right now, not really convincing, still have a lot of work to do. We'll see if PCLN can break 1670. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.